I hope your wait for next episode did not take long. Welcome back to a new episode of Sushma Says. Get in touch with the way the other person feels. Feelings are 55% body language, 38% tone, and 7% words. Research has proved that only 7% of our communication takes place through words. About 38% of the message is conveyed through the tone, voice, inflection, while 55% through non-verbal. In last episode, we learned about eye contact, which is inherent part of non-verbal communication, and that takes us to next level, kinesics. Kinesics was coined by anthropologist Ray Birdwhistell in 1952. When no one knew about body language, he studied how people communicate through posture, gesture, stance, and movement. He argued that all movements of the body have meaning, none are accidental, and that these nonverbal forms of language have a quote, unquote grammar that can be analyzed in terms of spoken language. So, kinesics is the interpretation of body language. We use body movement such as gestures with hands, arms, and legs, facial expression, body posture, appearance, and eye contact. Body language forms a very important part of our day-to-day communication. They express our inner feelings, our conflicts, and interpersonal attitudes. Often, when we fail to express our feelings in words, a warm handshake or a hug conveys intimacy much more effectively and powerfully. Let's begin with facial expressions. One of the strongest indicators for emotions is our face. It is the most expressive form and called the mirror of the mind. It is the best non-verbal conveyor of the message among all the other elements of body language. Our face begins to speak before we say something. All parts of the face, that is, the lines of forehead, the eyebrows, lids, nostrils, the muscle of cheeks, lips, all speak louder than words. Human faces are able to make more than 10,000 different expressions, and each one articulates volumes of information with ease. Expressions that cross our face send out signals which can be encouraging as well as discouraging. A smile. A smile on our face tells about our happy mood, and it stands for friendliness. Frowns. Frowns express that we are feeling shy, confusing, displeasure, or discontent. Raised eyebrows. Raised eyebrows also tells about our disbelief, anger, worry, surprise, or astonishment. And our half-closed eyes say that we are getting bored. Tightened jaw muscles for antagonism. Thrusting out of the chin shows defiance. Turning up the nose shows dislike, rejection, or contempt. An open-mouth reaction shows extreme shock emotions. The wide open eyes and the lips tight closed shows aggression. The blank face or the emotionless face is completely relaxed. This is a typical reaction when a person is withdrawn completely into him or herself. Here are some key concepts to keep in mind when it comes to facial expression. You need your face and movements. It makes a flat effect, just like a monotone voice. Will be expound as a lack of passion, whether the message is positive or negative. Facial expressions create dynamism. They give the impression that you stand behind your ideas and believe them. Go natural first. Make sure your face is relaxed and natural. It should be natural but pleasant. No frowns, no tension, no licking your lips. Check a mirror. This is your go-to facial expression. Smile. Soften your eyes. Now smile with your eyes as well as your mouth. Appropriate smiling is wonderful. Your facial expressions must match your content. If you say, "I'm so excited about these new initiatives," your face better tell the same story. At the same time, expression should match the content of the verbal message. Don't allow your facial expressions to diminish your message. Use them as a tool. Next episode shall be a journey towards gestures and their importance in communication. If you enjoyed this topic, don't forget to like, share, and comment. Now, it is a time to sign off. We'll be back soon. Till then, goodbye.